In real life also, someone uses a bad pickup line, they'll instantly see a very disgusted and like probably a rolling eye expression on my face. So I'll be meeting my non-movie friends or out with my sister, and then there they are. I was like, okay, hello. Then I'm like, okay, hello. Now I don't know what, I can't run away. By that time, I've realized my friends or my sister, whoever's with me, who have come out for dinner with or lunch with, they have left me and gone somewhere. They ask me first, are you Taapsee? If they ask me this question, then I'm like, no. Few of them honestly agree. And then they say, you look exactly like her. And then I extend the conversation because it's fun for me. And I say, many people have told me this. What do you think exactly resembles with her?
We're going to try and do something fun lastly. I'm going to give you a couple of situations and you're going to tell me if you were in those situations, and pretty normal situations that I'm sure you also go through. What would you do when these situations happen? Okay, so this is called What Do You Do When? What do you do when someone uses a bad pickup line on you?
I am very transparent with my expressions. I think that's what works with me in films as well, because I just react instantly instead of thinking of how I'm going to perform. So in real life also, someone uses a bad pickup line, they'll instantly see a very disgusted and like probably a rolling eye expression on my face. But trust me, 90% of time people haven't used pickup lines of me. More than 90% actually. I think they have an inherent fear that I don't know what will I do to them if they try to use a pickup line on me. I don't have even a single example of a pickup line anyone has used on me.
Ask you that.
No, I don't have. That's very sad. I wish I had a few pickup lines and few flirtatious, experiences with men. It hasn't been like that. It hasn't been. It's not been as flirtatious as I would have wanted it to be, my life.
What do you do when you bump into paparazzi without any makeup?
That's again more than half the times that's the case, because I don't really expect them when I'm going out to have food with my friends or family, and most of the times I'm not with movie people. So it's not like I'm meeting people from the industry, so I'll be picked up or dressed in such a way. So I'll be meeting my non-movie friends or out with my sister, and then there they are. I was like, okay, hello. Then I'm like, okay, hello. Now I don't know what, I can't run away. So I just smile sometimes and I see, and okay, fine. And it's not like I stand and pose also, because it's almost like let me just go, because there's no point, because once I start posing, then there is no end to it, because then they would expect more. So I'm like, I just smile and then I just rush away. And by that time, I've realized my friends or my sister, whoever's with me, who have come out for dinner with or lunch with, they have left me and gone somewhere. So I can't see anyone around, because the moment my friends or family see paparazzi around when I come walk out of a restaurant, they just disown me and they leave me and they just run away. As if they don't know me and I've come alone and I don't know who she is, kind. So that has happened quite often with me.
Okay.
The best solution to this is just keep your skin and hair or whatever 24/7 ready and healthy, so you don't have to worry about touching up your angles and your makeup and hair when they are. So that's the only thing I'm following now.
What do you do when you hear a rumor about yourself?
I try to read it fully. That I want to know all the details. I remember there was one rumor that I have gotten engaged in Goa.
Okay.
Yeah, something of that sort. And I had read the whole article to understand, just to make sure which place have they chosen for my engagement. How long back? What was I wearing? I just want to be sure that they have written some good details.
Yeah.
They didn't get the right details for sure, because there's no engagement that really happened. But at least they should have written good details. So I go through the entire article to know that they're good details. Most of the times there haven't been a nasty rumor about me so far. So it's always been like little awkward, funny ones.
What do you do when someone recognizes you while you're on a vacation?
That's no, then I mean, I obviously will be like, they ask me first, are you Taapsee? If they ask me this question, then I'm like, no. So, and I try to act my best to perform and show it to them that no, I'm not Taapsee.
Yeah.
So then a few of them honestly agree.
So,
And then they say, you know, you look exactly like her. And then I extend the conversation because it's fun for me. Then I say, you know, many people have told me this. What do you think exactly resembles with her? So I have a full-fledged conversation with a few of them. And the others who ask for a picture, I end up giving a picture. If I'm on a holiday where I know there are not many of them. It's like one odd family or two people I encounter. But if I'm somewhere in India where we barely holiday anymore here because most of the time we are working here or we know people will recognize, then when I know there'll be a lot of people in the queue, I don't want to disrupt the peace of that space, so I tend not to give pictures, and I just try to run away from there because then it becomes the peace and quiet and fun of that place gets distracted and everybody starts
yeah.
looking where the actor is. So that spoils the fun of the holiday, I feel. So I just run away from there.
What do you do when you get a bad review?
It feels bad when you know that a review is coming from a place where you know it's not for the sake of hurting you, it's a genuine review. Then it feels bad. Then I genuinely go back and introspect that where did I go wrong. I probably will talk to the director, to people involved in the film who I'm in touch with and I talk to frequently, and I'll discuss it out with them that why did they feel this,
Yeah.
and figure this out. I will not just discard it like that because I know it's a proper review. It's not just to poke me. So
Yeah.
yeah.
What do you do when you get a good review?
I actually move ahead quickly because I was like, okay, done, move ahead, like that.
Yeah.
This time was the first time I felt like after Thappad, I felt like Taapsee, thankfully because of the lockdown, I felt like Taapsee, you need to sit and enjoy and feel nice, and instead of just rushing ahead, which I was almost doing because I was shooting for Haseen Dilruba when Thappad release. Just before Thappad release, I was shooting for Haseen Dilruba. I came down, promoted the film for 10 days, and then went back to Haseen Dilruba. So last time also the same thing happened. When I remember when Badla released, I was shooting for Santian. So I try to brush it so it just doesn't get into my head and make me feel like, okay, I've gotten it all. So I tend to just skip over it. But this time when the lockdown happened, I felt like, probably I now deserve to sit and relax and relish that good reviews coming my way.
I agree. What do you do when you're stressed?
I try to sleep. And I'm not a person who has sleep issues when I'm stressed. So when I get too stressed, when I don't know what to do, and there's nothing in my hand other than just keep sitting and keep getting stressed, I prefer to just take a nap.
Thank you so much for connecting. And I'm really,
My
really
pleasure.
looking forward to some of the amazing work that I'm sure you're going to continue. And thank you for all the films and for inspiring us with your movies. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye.
Bye.